Laura, thank you. Well, we all want great family photos to help us capture and remember the special seasons in our lives. And for a lot of us, that means hiring a professional. Professional photographer Lisa Hammond is here to tell us some of the things that you may not know about the process. And I guess, Lisa, we're so excited to have you here. We feel like you are just such an expert, have this wealth of knowledge. If there were things that you wanted folks at home to know, what would you say to kind of help equip us for the best possible session with a professional?
I think there's a couple things. Most people go into their professional session really concerned about their outfits. Like that's the top of their mind. Like, does this shirt go with that shirt? You know, that kind of thing. So a thing to keep in mind with that is I always tell my clients, make sure that you're coordinating and not matching exactly. And so, you know, everybody wearing all white, like we're going to steer clear from that. Instead, if I have like little bits of maroon in my shirt, I might put my daughter in an all maroon dress or something. So we're pulling together, but not matching exactly. And then another thing that a lot of people will forget when they're thinking about their appearance is their hair and makeup. And so I tend to recommend my clients work with a professional hair and makeup artist for their professional portrait session. And so actually in my studio, I partner with a hair and makeup artist so they can come to one-stop shop and get done head to toe and feel the best before they start having their photos taken.
Is wonderful, because usually sitting, you know, having a professional session done, it is an investment. And so you want to make sure that, you're prepared because you want to like the final product. People, like you had mentioned, I was going to ask, are the things that people sort of obsess about that you think maybe they don't need to as much? And that's kind of the outfit thing. It doesn't need to be matchy-matchy. Moving away from kind of like the all white or the all navy. What are things that you think that people maybe shouldn't do when preparing for professional photo sessions?
So one of the things that I hear a lot from people is they're worried about their own body image. So I try to remind my clients that a professional has been trained and equipped to pose everybody to flatter them the best that they can be. And so instead of worrying about that, like I like to have that conversation up front. So is there something that you're nervous about to like get those jitters out of the way? But don't spend so much time obsessing about like certain parts of you that you're worried about, because we are, like, as a professional, we're here to handle that for you.
Absolutely. You're on the other side of the camera.
Checking their hair and making sure it's out of their face and, you know, that kind of thing. So,
because your goal is to help them put their best foot forward too. Absolutely. Okay. So, do you think, I know a lot of people will get their photos taken, and I think we're actually looking at some fabulous photos of our very own executive producer of the morning show, Matt Gard, and 11 p.m. producer, Katie. These are beautiful. You took these, Lisa. So obviously these are special occasion photos, engagement photos. I think sometimes people get stuck in, let's just do something for a special occasion, but it's a really good idea just to kind of capture real life too. Talk to us about that.
So just this last year, I've been branching into a more lifestyle type photography session. So just recently, I had a mom hire me for her daughter's 13th birthday. She's becoming a teenager, and it's, you know, it's not necessarily a milestone that people think of capturing with photos, but it was such a fun event. They brought out a hair and makeup artist. They had cupcakes. They brought her best friends with her. They were all just like using silly props and then getting a really nice updated photo because now they're teenagers, you know. I also just did a session this last year for a 20-something friend. You know, she was looking around and all her friends were getting their photos taken because they were getting engaged or married, and she just wasn't ready for that step in life, and she was really happy where she was.
And just celebrating this
She just wanted to celebrate, like, feeling beautiful and looking amazing and being proud of herself.
Lisa, really quick here, because we've got to move on, but you have a wedding studio, right, where you've got all these resources in one place. Where is that, and how can we find out more information?
So we are having our grand opening for the Rockford Wedding Studio this Saturday at 6 p.m.
Oh, great.
We are right in the heart of downtown Rockford, and we're a one-stop shop for wedding planning couples. They can come see us and get a consultation, and we will point them in the direction of vendors that will be able to work with them at the top level for their wedding day. So all the experts, they've been professionally vetted, so we make sure we have the best of the best.
That sounds awesome. Good. Lisa, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Well, you guys, coming up next, it is a popular trend in big cities that's now in Grand Rapids. We'll show you where you can enjoy what's likely your first sushi burrito next.